Hi guys, and welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the Heart. This afternoon I'm doing a tarot reading for the zodiac sign, of Aries, and this is for October 2014. So your reading really told me a story. It was just incredible how all of these cards kind of aligned to tell a story from admittedly quite a painful outset to a very, very positive outcome for the month of October and perhaps going on forward. And just to fill you in on tarot readings and my experience very quickly of having timings on tarot readings and that type of thing, things can occur, or things do occur in the time span that we actually put down. But sometimes the time span might be a little bit out of sync. So the stuff that I say that's going to occur in October may well occur in October, but certain facets of it might take longer to manifest and come to fruition. So what I'm about to tell you through your tarot reading today, it might start off like that in October, but it might take a little bit of time, maybe 2-3 more weeks after October or whenever, to have everything else come in. So just to make you aware of that these tarot readings which are the monthly ones, a lot of the time facets of a tarot reading will appear in that month, but it takes a bit of time, especially if it's, you know, an ongoing situation, for things to really resolve themselves, which might be out of that time span of October. So your reading for October was very much to do with heartbreak. I want to show you these cards. We've got the Three of Swords and the Five of Cups. Now, the Three of Swords, whenever you get a sword card, it's always going to be to do with some form of struggle or conflict or something going on in your life that isn't very nice. And a lot of the time, though, the sword cards, even though they might start off with a very painful story, there is always something to be learnt from that, and there's always, you know, a positive end of the spectrum. Now, the Three of Swords, and if I'm looking down at the floor, it's because I've made a load of notes on what I've found, and I'm just sort of picking up points from here. So the Three of Swords has to do with discovering a painful situation, enduring, going through a painful situation. So this could be maybe something to do with your love life, because we've got the Five of Cups along with that as well, which is the Cup card. The Cup suit is always to do with emotion, feelings, a lot of the time romance. So what I got from this was that you're going to be experiencing some form of loss, some form of pain in October. So someone might have hurt you, you might have hurt someone, but it's going to be a painful experience, okay? It's not going to be very nice. There's daggers in the heart, which means that it's something to do with heartbreak. It's something to do with feeling loss, feeling pain. More than likely, a lot of the time, to do with an emotional situation. And coupled with the Five of Cups, this again is a cup about loss, okay? So Five of Cups is to do with regret. It's to do with lost opportunities. It's to do with feeling confused, feeling emotionally confused. It's all to do with wishing things had been different. But even though we have the Three Cups which are spilled on the floor, which indicates loss, which comes in with this card, and indicates feeling really upset about a situation, there is something to be said for the situation that's occurred. So there is something left over from that. There's a lesson to be learned. There's still hope there in the background. You've turned yourself, for the people who are Aries, who might potentially go through this situation, or are perhaps going through a situation that might lead up to it at the moment. You have your head bowed. The person on the card has its head bowed, and there are Three Cups spilt. So you're focusing on what you've lost. You're feeling pain. You're feeling upset, you're feeling overwrought because something has been lost, either within a romantic relationship or whatever circumstance you can attribute these two cards to. But there is hope there. You can't see it at the moment, but there's hope there. There's two cups that are upstanding there. So it's not all in vain. And also with the Three of Swords, whenever you get this card, even though there is pain to be endured, even though there is a really horrible situation that makes you feel heartbroken, that makes you feel absolutely, you know, overwrought with loss and with pain and with upset, this card also talks about there being a positive outcome and, you know, looking to the other side, because there's always something that we can get from a situation whereby, you know, we've been hurt emotionally with something. So these cards really did tie in well together. Following on from those cards, following on from the pain that you may experience due to heartbreak in the month of October, and, you know, feeling lost and feeling confused and feeling really upset about this situation, we had the Queen of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. Now these are really good cards, because what they're saying is that with the Queen of Cups, let's start with the Six of Pentacles first, that you're going to have support there. So you're going to have people coming in to support you during this time. You're going to have someone coming in that's going to either be helping you emotionally with whatever's happened. They'll be helping you emotionally anyway. Usually the Six of Pentacles indicates financial help, okay? So somebody giving you something, or you giving somebody something, usually something to do with money. But because of the way that the actual reading I can see is going, it looks like you're going to have someone coming in that's going to give you some support when you're going through what you're going through, okay? Also, this is backed up definitely by the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is a very compassionate queen. She's a loving queen. She basically tries to help people without judgment. She's very empathetic. She's very sympathetic, and she does try to help people, give a lot of help with a very, very warm heart. And really what this backed up to me was that you're going to be receiving some help. So you're going to be receiving some support from somewhere. Friends, family, whoever. But also if it's a love situation, with the Queen of Cups, this can also signify somebody coming in and loving you and caring about you and wiping away your tears and being empathetic and loving you for you. So if it's indeed a love situation, it could be a case of somebody coming in to give you support, and that person falling in love with you, you falling in love with them, and basically being able to give you the thing that you've lost out on in the previous relationship, if it's a love situation. But it doesn't have to be a love situation, it can be anything. The one thing that you need to know is that you're going to receive support from people who are compassionate and who are empathetic and who are there to give you support. The other cards that I picked up from this, and I like to do them kind of two at a time because I find that one, or you know, they tend to back each other up, is the Sun, another good set, and the Eight of Wands. Now, whenever you get the Sun card, it really talks about a time of joy, a time of happiness, a time of fun. That's why we've got the Sun. The Sun is shining down. The Sun allows us to be more playful, more childlike. It allows us just to feel happier and more confident. And this card really talks about going on from the pain that you've endured to potentially going to endure, to the compassion and the support that you receive, that you're going to be feeling better through all of that. So you're going to, you know, pull yourself up, and you're going to be feeling a lot more confident about the situation. Confident within yourself, confident to move on with your life, confident to experience new things. It's just going to give you that added oomph to your life, because you have been through what you've been through, and the people that come in to support you in your life, whether that's a new lover, whether that's friends, whether that's family, all through that support, you're going to start feeling much, much better about yourself. And this is backed up with the Eight of Wands. This is a card of pace, fast-moving events, swiftness, changes coming in fast. Through that, you'll find that changes will start to come in quite fast once you're feeling better about the situation, once you're feeling better about yourself, you'll find that changes start to come in externally as well as internally within yourself. And the final set of cards that I'd like to show you today, Aries, is the Eight of Cups and the Three of Wands. And these are a couple of lovely cards. Again, this really is sort of the culmination of everything, and it's a really positive reading, this is, because, you know, through pain, in essence, through pain, we learn a lot of stuff about ourselves. We learn about strengths that we never knew we had. We learn about how to be resilient, how to, you know, overcome obstacles, how to fight challenges. We learn all of those things. And really what the Eight of Cups is talking about letting go. So in these final cards, it's about letting go, leaving a difficult situation behind. So whatever you've experienced with the Three of Swords and also the Five of Cups, you know, the loss, the pain, the feeling really upset about a situation, feeling like you've lost an opportunity or lost something that was really important to you in your life, you're actually going to come through this, because the hope that you didn't know was there in the Five of Cups, you'll definitely know is there in the Eight of Cups. Because what this simply means is that you're leaving a difficult situation behind, you're moving on to better things, and you're going to be starting again, and you're also going to be taking a new direction. So as you can see on this card, the figure is walking away. It's got its back turned and it's walking away. It's taking a new direction in life, and that's what this card signifies. I think the number 8 is the number of new beginnings anyway. So, you know, it's about taking a different direction, feeling better within yourself, and definitely letting go of a painful situation. And the final card I'd like to show you is the Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands is a card about confidence. It's about starting a new journey, using your intuition to lead you to a fresh start. If there's anything to do with finances in here that has been riddling you, you know, the finances are definitely going to be getting better. It's about feeling stronger, more self-assured. And if there is a new lover that comes into your life with the Queen of Cups, then that lover is definitely going to hold you in far higher esteem than the last one did. So this is a really, really good reading, and I loved seeing these cards. Obviously not seeing the painful ones, but just seeing the outcome, just seeing how the story unfolded with your reading. I thought it was absolutely beautiful. And as I say, for the month of October, it's going to be a pretty heavy month in terms of, for all of you all of the Aries people who can associate with this situation, just know that in these cards it is telling you that the situation is going to get a hell of a lot better. You just got to hold in there. You've got to take that support. You've got to, you know, take the compassion. You've got to, you know, just hold steadfast that things will get better. And also just take help when it's given to you, and take it, you know, don't turn your back on it, take it, because with that help it's going to make you a stronger person, it's going to make you self-assured, it's going to make you confident, you are going to experience happiness again, and you are going to go into a totally new direction in your life. So that's your reading for October. And as I've said, just to remind you, when we do readings, certainly in my case, when I've had tarot readings for a month or whatever, you know, all these events can span over 3 months. You know, it just depends what happens, and it depends on you, on how quickly, especially with a reading like this, if you are going through anything like this, it just depends on how quickly you recover from stuff and how much you're going to take the advice, because at the end of the day you do have free will, so that free will can take you in any direction. But in these readings, in this particular reading, it was absolutely beautiful. And you know, these events should be starting in October, and the culmination of it is that you do come through and you are a happier person. So thanks for your time, and have a great day, and I'll see you soon.